Welcome to True Catholics TV, where we delve deep into the fascinating and complex history of the Catholic Church. Please like, subscribe, share and follow for more insights. Today, we explore the three major Crusades, monumental events that shaped the medieval world and left a lasting legacy on Christianity and global history. From the First Crusade's dramatic capture of Jerusalem to the Second Crusade's lessons in humility and the Third Crusade's legendary figures and diplomatic efforts, each campaign carried profound theological, spiritual, and cultural impacts. Join us as we examine the intricate details and significant repercussions of these holy wars, shedding light on their enduring influence on the Catholic Church and beyond. The First Crusade. This crusade was between 1096 to 1099. The First Crusade was launched in response to a call from Byzantine Emperor Alexios I, who sought help against the advancing Seljuk Turks. Pope Urban II saw an opportunity to unite Christendom and reclaim the Holy Land, particularly Jerusalem, from Muslim control. In 1095, at the Council of Clermont, he exhorted Christians to take up arms in a holy war, promising spiritual rewards such as the remission of sins. Thousands of European knights and peasants heeded the call. The Crusaders faced numerous hardships, including long marches and hostile territories. One of the major victories of the First Crusade was the capture of Antioch in 1098, which bolstered the Crusaders' morale. In 1099, the Crusaders successfully captured Jerusalem, leading to the establishment of several Crusader states, including the Kingdom of Jerusalem. Impact. The success of the First Crusade was seen as a divine endorsement of the Church's authority. It reinforced the idea of holy war and the papal power to sanction such endeavors. The Pope's leadership in the Crusade strengthened the papacy's spiritual and temporal authority. The Crusaders' victories were interpreted as signs of divine favor, enhancing the Church's prestige. While initially aiding the Byzantine Empire, the Crusade sowed seeds of distrust and division between Western and Eastern Christianity, setting the stage for future conflicts. The Second Crusade. This crusade was between 1147 to 1149. The Second Crusade was called by Pope Eugenius III after the fall of the county of Edessa, the first Crusader state to be established and the first to fall. This crusade aimed to reinforce the Christian presence in the Holy Land and counter the rising Muslim powers. This crusade was led by European monarchs such as Louis VII of France and Conrad III of Germany. The crusade involved large armies but suffered from poor coordination and strategic failures. The most notable military action was the failed siege of Damascus in 1148, which ended in a humiliating retreat for the Crusaders. Impact. The failure of the Second Crusade weakened the morale of Christendom and brought into question the efficacy of crusading as a religious and military strategy. The defeat prompted theological reflection on the nature of divine will and human agency in holy wars. Some interpreted the failure as a call for greater piety and moral reform within Christendom. The lack of success exacerbated tensions within the Crusader states and between the Crusaders and the Byzantine Empire, which had mixed feelings about the Western intervention. The Third Crusade. This crusade was between 1189 to 1192. The Third Crusade was launched in response to the capture of Jerusalem by the Muslim leader Saladin in 1187. Pope Gregory VIII issued a papal bull calling for a new crusade to reclaim the Holy City. The Third Crusade saw the involvement of prominent European monarchs, including Richard the Lionheart of England, Philip II of France, and Frederick I of the Holy Roman Empire. Battles and negotiations. Although the Crusaders won significant battles, such as the capture of Acre, they failed to retake Jerusalem. Richard the Lionheart negotiated a truce with Saladin, allowing Christian pilgrims access to the Holy City. Impact. Despite not achieving its primary objective, The Third Crusade reinforced the ideals of chivalry and the notion of a just war in defense of the faith. The truce between Richard and Saladin highlighted the potential for diplomacy and coexistence, setting a precedent for future interactions between Christians and Muslims. The Pope's role in organizing and endorsing the crusade further consolidated papal authority, as the endeavor was seen as a direct response to a papal call to action. Conclusively, the First, Second, and Third Crusades were monumental events in the history of the Catholic Church, each with profound and far-reaching impacts. From strengthening papal authority and shaping theological concepts to fostering cultural exchanges and influencing Christian-Muslim relations, these crusades left an indelible mark on the medieval world. Understanding these historical and theological dimensions provides deeper insight into the complex legacy of the Crusades and their enduring influence on the Catholic Church and global history. Thanks for watching. God's blessings.